very late in East Coast times, and I'm barely awake. I just finished a 12-hour shift at a bar, but that's neither here nor there. We're here to play some D&D. Because we were starting late, I'm skipping all the intros. As a matter of fact, I'll do them real quick. On my left, I have Spin Kick. Mike, he's playing Turris. He's a ranger that's not that smart.
Yeah.
To my right, we have Courtney, who's playing Negan, who's a cleric who's even less smart. To my, if I'm continuing my little clockwise thing, on my bottom right, I got Tolka, being played by Adriana, and she's also a ranger. This one doesn't talk, though, so we don't know if she's smart or not.
I mean, given circumstances, I think it's assumed.
And last but not least, we have Claude playing Sid Stephen, a resident bird character, who is currently unconscious because of a trap. And more's the pity. So I'm going to switch over to our map screen. Blam. And we're going to jump right into this bitch. You guys that are in the entryway to this giant statue just saw these blades just whip across the second floor and cut in to your friend Sid Stephen. And you watched him go down.
So we actually saw this, right?
I mean, he's only about 7 feet above you, so yes.
I was gonna say well, I'm like 9 feet tall anyway, so I probably saw it.
Yeah. I mean, you would have, at the very least, you would have heard some bird-like cries of pain and death as he went down.
Yeah. That sounded bad!
I bet it did.
No, that was in-game.
I know it was.
Negan.
And this was your god responding to you.
This was your god responding.
Yes, Negan, it was bad.
So what are you guys gonna do? Tolka has no idea what's happening because she's nowhere near the entryway to this. She may have heard like a muffled yelp, but she's over at some burned down shrine right now. Speaking of which, Miss chilling outside by a burned out shrine, are you doing anything over there? Just investigating it?
Yeah, I'm like looking in the rubble and stuff.
There's one thing that's pretty easy for you to find right there. You find roll me a religion check. Actually, or what god do you worship?
Where is your god?
Yeah. What god does Tolka worship?
I don't know. I have to look it up.
That's
God
fair.
of money.
Well, you find a holy symbol of some god. And it's just hanging, because you're at it's like a burnt out shrine. That's literally what it is. And it's hanging up on one of the walls. I'm going to post that into the Zoom chat for you, for what you have found. Bam. That is your treasure that you found for investigating. Yay! Something good happened. Back to the death and destruction. What are you guys doing that you've heard and saw your bird friend go down? You don't know, do you?
I'm gonna go ahead and shimmy across the ledge and try and get over there to him.
Alright, roll me. What do I need you to roll?
I'm assuming acrobatics.
I'll let you know in a second. Yeah, acrobatics.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you
Nat 20.
you shimmy across that, no problem.
Yeah.
During all this, I need Sid to make me a death saving throw, because I know it's been more than 6 seconds. Claude, is he paying attention?
He's looking for the button, I think.
Okay. Ooh, that is one failure of 3. Negan, Turris, you can climb up that ledge, no problem. There's no check needed to climb the ledge.
Okay.
But once you climb onto the ledge, no, nothing yet.
Mm-hmm.
You see in the little corner where he is, you see Sid Steven. I want you to make me a perception check. With advantage, because you know something is here.
Oh. Out of 15.
Alright. You see these, well, like concealed wall niches.
Wall indents. Gotcha.
Yeah, where you know that the blades, or you can pretty much tell that's where the blades are going to be coming from. You can also see, like in those little holes, like the at the base of each one, the mechanism that causes the blade to swing out.
Okay.
Depending on what you do, I will have Sid make another death save, because time is of the essence.
Oh, I'm almost right next to him.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in touch distance.
Technically, yes.
So I need to go ahead and get his ass up immediately.
Okay. How are you going to do so?
I'm going to use Cure Wounds level 1
Okay.
for 9 points.
Sid, you are back to 9 hit points. For what that is worth. So you don't need to worry about making any more death saves. However, if any of you move, I will be rolling to, without doing anything else, I will be rolling to see if those blades come back out.
Birdman, are you okay?
Sid doesn't even whistle. He just stays as still as he possibly can. He kind of like tries to wink and thanks to Taurus, but he's trying to stay still.
Okay.
Sign language, gotcha.
So yeah, what are you two going to do? Sid, you can now see where the little wall sconces niches are that is causing that the blades will shoot out from as well. And
Do I see potentially a place or a mechanism that might disarm?
roll me an intelligence check, and then I just saw on my little Twitch thing, Commander Root. Thank you for that follow. I accept that and I'm very happy for that.
I'm still trying to figure out who that was.
With the 6.
Only got a
Damn.
9.
Such bad rolls. You don't see anything like a mechanism that you can, like, there's no like lever or anything that you can pull. But you can see the base of where like each blade can. It's the same thing like to see like you can see the base of each blade, and it's just like on a swinging mechanism, at least from like what you can see through those little wall niches.
Okay, so is it possible to disable the traps?
That's what I kind of had him roll the intelligence for, to see if I could just give him the answer. But think outside the box or roll an intelligence check. You're gonna think outside the box there, buddy.
I am, aren't I?
There's almost always a way to disable it. You just got to think of the way to do it.
You said it's on like a hanging thing.
Like they're in, like think like there's like a little.
It's in a niche. But...
Yeah, you can see like at the base of like my water bottle's the sword. At the base of each one, you can see where it would like swing out from.
Sid, do you have any way to plug the hole?
Without like kind of trying to whisper. No.
I don't think they're voice activated, man. It's fine.
What I was going to ask, what is Neekin doing with this? But Courtney went dark again. You can't. But yeah, I just need an idea of what you guys are doing. I can't give you the answers here.
Like, I'm looking through my item list to see if there's anything to... Balls.
Can I athletics my way over?
Sure. Are you just jumping again like you did last time, or are you gonna?
I'm gonna try something else.
Or are you gonna shimmy across the ledge?
I'm gonna shimmy across the ledge.
Yeah, you make it.
Okay.
You make it no problem.
With that roll, I should have just fucking jumped anyway.
Cool. So you're now at the edge of that ledge. If the others pointed out to you, you can see the niches that these blades are coming through, and you would know the same thing that I've told everyone else.
Who the hell is that?
What the hell is what?
Standing next to the big toe.
That's Toka.
Yeah.
Okay.
Toka's back here, though. Oh, no, that's... What's her name? Okay,
Selena.
gotcha.
That's Selena.
Good. I'm good.
She's chilling with the Triceratops.
Dope. Triceratops. Never mind.
She's chilling with Boy.
Boy! Okay, cool. Boy can't get in here.
Boy
No.
cannot get in there.
Okay. Can we see what exactly triggers the niches again?
Can you see what triggers them?
Yeah.
Roll me a... Let me see. Hold on. I mean... You're pretty sure that it's... After that, Sid set it off, so...
Yeah.
You can kind of see that whole floor is just one big pressure plate.
Okay. If I...
That's the best way to explain it. It doesn't say exactly what it is, but that's pretty much... It's one big pressure plate.
Alright.
It's strange. Actually, you can roll me an intelligence as well. This will be for something not for the same that they were rolling for. Damn, you guys are rolling bad when you need it.
You're some dense motherfuckers.
I'm still gonna give you something. Even though it's the floor acts like a pressure plate, but you don't see, like most pressure plates, you should be able to see that small little like raised part of the platform. There is none of that.
Weird. Okay.
And the floor does, and when if you risk it, I'll just say that the floor doesn't look like it pushes down at all when you step on it. So like it acts like a pressure plate, but it doesn't seem like it actually is one.
All right. So looking at the niches in the wall, how many are there, and where are they placed?
There are 4 of them. One on the wall of each tile.
So like we're all in the line of fire.
Yep. The whole floor is the line of fire.
But we're on the edge.
You and Terse are essentially like on the edge of it. Like on the floor, there's maybe like a foot where it's not part of the trap.
Okay.
And I'll say at the very least you're standing there, unless if you want to move onto the full floor. But that is up to you and at your own risk. But you can see.
I'm gonna look to Turris and motion to Sid and go, "It's the Chicken Man."
Yep, and he was almost one drumstick short of a bucket.
Wow, that's the analogy
You made
went
that
for.
even better.
That's the analogy you went for. Okay.
I mean,
10
hey,
out of 10. I approve.
Would you like, since I had you roll intelligence for something else, would you like to roll intelligence for a way to get around this trap?
Yes.
Please do.
I accept 17.
You're pretty sure that you are pretty sure that if you have the tools to do so, you can jam these blades. Like you can put something in to jam these blades from coming, like swinging out. If you have the materials to do so.
What do I need?
Well, how would you jam something? This is why I'm glad none of you prepared while you were in town.
Would you have said this aloud, Negan, or are you just contemplating over this?
What'd you say?
Would you say it out loud or just contemplate on it? Like what you know, like what I told you. I guess.
I don't think I can. I don't think I can say this in Negan. So I'm gonna cast thaumaturgy on myself.
Aren't you glad that that's just a cantrip?
Yes. God, it would be awful if it wasn't. I think if we jam these things with something, I don't know if I have anything to use. But we might be able to jam these things shut.
Would a pact of mercy work?
You're muted.
I'm not muted. I'm just mouthing the words no.
Oh, okay. I don't know about that.
I mean, I've got some extra torches.
Let me go through everyone's character sheets that's in there and see what you have. I doubt any of you have what you need to do so.
Always just jam my hand axe in there.
I mean, you could. That's on you. Good luck getting it back.
Yeah.
I don't think any of you
Shut up, cat.
have what you would need. No, none of you have, and you know what? I'll just say what you would need because none of you have it. What is it? Shit, where did my list go? If you had something like, well, you can stick metal blades in there if you want to. That's a choice. But like things such as hammering spikes, something you can buy at any general store for like 5 silver.
How about those spikes that are holding the tents into the ground?
You're certain that they
How
could
long
work?
does thaumaturgy last?
I don't know, but they could work. I'm
Last for a minute. Oh well.
not going to tell you. I'm not going to tell you don't try it. You can certainly try whatever you'd like.
Alright, I'm gonna turn around. Tolka, we need some of the tent spikes.
Okay.
I'll like turn around and wave and be like, "We need tent spikes."
Okay.
Alright, I'll go. I'll go ahead and I'll take Boy and just like start rampaging all these tents down, and then like picking up all the spikes behind Boy.
Okay,
That's
you
fucking
can
dope.
you can do so. What does Xeris have on his person? Watch him
Oh
have
yeah, I
some.
forgot about him.
Watch him have some. No, he doesn't.
So did everyone.
He does not.
Xeris, can you bitch talk the traps out of the commission?
I don't know. He didn't really. No one used an accent for him, so I'd be like, you look at you, be like, "Are you fucking retarded?"
Do I need to explain?
He's just gonna shake his head and walk away a little bit.
I just pulled a Negan, goddammit.
I feel like
So yeah,
I feel like it would take longer than a minute for them to get back to the.
it would.
Get back to
It
the
probably
site,
take.
so-
I was going to get to that and say it was like maybe like 5 minutes later you can come back to you get all the stuff you need, and you can make your way to the entrance of the shrine there, Tolka. How are you getting these spikes up to everyone?
I have 44 spikes.
Jesus Christ!
Motherfucker.
Wait, did you actually count how many there were?
Yeah,
Atta kid.
in the top half there.
Oh wow!
Yay.
I am gonna walk over here because I have no idea. There's traps and shit.
I mean, you see the giant. On this first floor, like that you're standing right next to. You see that's a 20-foot pit.
Oh, okay, so there's a hole there now.
Yeah, there's a hole.
Okay, I'm just gonna start throwing them one by one.
Okay, you can do that. Yeah, that's easy to do. Yeah, I'm gonna draw right there. I don't know if that's showing up on your guys' map, but there's a green square for hole. Cool. So you guys you throw some spikes up there. Anyone that wants to try to hammer these spikes into the into the niches. I need you to roll me a strength check.
Oh, something I'm actually good at.
God fucking damn it.
All right.
I'll take a 19.
One of the blades are now jammed.
I'm assuming it's on my side.
Yep.
Okay. Birdman, can you nail the other one in?
I can try.
Make it happen, Captain.
Nope. He does not.
Try again.
Let me see if some of the
More
things.
spikes!
Some of these things it does say, you know, you get one shot at it, but I'm looking at it. Give me a second. I mean,
Negan, did you want to switch sides? And
you can
take a
try,
look at
but
it?
every time you fail, it's going to break one of the spikes.
Oh.
We'll say that.
You heard how many we found.
I
Exactly.
was
So
gonna say.
we have a lot of them.
More spikes!
Yep, that
What's
time you get
that?
it. That time you get it through.
Yay.
So 2 of the 4 are now jammed.
2 of the 4? Oh, shit. Okay.
Yeah, 2 of the 4 are now jammed.
I'm going to take another shot at it then.
Nope. 3 of the 4.
3 of the 4.
Will they set off a trap if they miss it?
No, they're just, you guys just broke a few of the spikes.
Does an 11? Does an 11 work?
Well, Mike already
I
got
just
another
got the fourth,
21,
so.
so but 11 would have worked. You just needed to beat a 10.
Oh, Christ.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So then all 4 should be done.
Yes.
Okay.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
You have blocked off one of the traps. I'm pretty sure I should have rolled to see if you set it off again while you were trying to jam them, but I didn't want to be that cruel when you have 3 of the 4 members up there. Cool. Now what are you guys gonna do?
I say, hold on a sec, and I'm gonna before we move on to the floor up above, I'm gonna do detect magic.
Detect magic. Ooh. Let me see. Cause you know what? You sense on the floor above you, as well as actually, I should say, this whole statue just beams with magic. But the floor above you, you can sense what type of evocation magic is just radiating from the floor above you. Yeah, and then further down or further back in the tunnel, you sense some sort of another element of magic is that. You sense some other magic. Is alchemy still considered one of the schools of magic?
No.
No?
Necromancy, illusion, conjuration, evocation.
Conjuration. We'll say it's conjuration up in the
Okay.
back. Furthest back, you sense conjuration magic. But that's
After doing my little thing of detecting the magic, I just look at the two of Taurus and Negan, and this place is crazy full of magic. Also, my servant kind of implied you should watch out for these up here. I need a break. And he just kind of slugs off to the side, takes a seat for a minute.
okay.
I have a question.
Yes.
I'm marking down that I have 38 metal spikes left.
Uh-huh.
Okay, is there a weight to them?
I'll find out for you.
Okay.
That's what a PHB is for.
Tolka, you want to get up here with us? Leave the bard behind?
I'll go ahead and grunt and I'll try to jump over.
Roll me in acrobatics. Not acrobatics, athletics. Yeah, you make it up. How many spikes do you have?
Assuming that we use 6 of them, I have 38.
15. For all of them, it'll be about 20 pounds. Because it's for every 10, it's 5 pounds. But since you're too short of another. So, at 19 pounds. Cool. Yeah. So, I'm gonna move you right there since she says she's jumping up. Bam. So all 4 of you are up there. You know what? Let me see what everyone's like perception checks were, because there's one other thing I can give you guys. That's good enough. Tourist, you see on like on the floor you're on, like there were some skeletons or like remains of other adventurers or whatever that came through here. You see 2 skeletons that look like they were riding piggyback.
I'm sorry?
You heard me. They look like they were riding piggyback.
Like, father and son, or like guy and guy?
Like father and son?
Okay.
Like one on the other's shoulders?
Yes. Like walking down the boardwalk style.
Yeah.
Okay.
You see that.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know what to make of this, but we have a couple of dead bodies here.
Yeah.
Must be a father and son. Oh.
I mean, they're the same, like, size skeletons. Like, they're both
Oh.
adults, but I'm saying that's how they looked like.
My apologies. A taller man and a shorter midget?
Okay. I thought
Failed.
I thought you meant like by father son. I thought you meant like how they were trying to do piggyback. Like, no, it's 2 adult men,
Okay.
or 2 adult humanoids. Like just looked like they were riding piggyback. I thought you were trying to make some gay joke or something. I was about to be like,
Not
"What the
at
fuck
all.
is wrong with you?"
This is current year. Don't be doing that shit.
That's why I like looked at you like father son.
How tall is the wall?
7, 8 feet.
Some
I
short-
can see over it.
Technically, yes. You
It's 9 foot, yeah.
You see on the floor above you, you see there is like once again like another like this one's probably only about like half a foot like on the ledge before it gets to like this 4x4 pattern of like tiles, which you can see on the map. It's the 4x4, like the blue section.
Yeah.
And it has like this weird pattern on each, like each tile has a pattern carved into it. They like nonsensical like pictures or,
Goddamn
Whatever.
exploding runes.
roll me Arcana. You don't think they're exploding
Yeah.
runes?
What do I think they are?
Nonsensical patterns.
Dope. I played Skyrim. I've seen this shit.
Okay.
All right. Cool. Let's see.
Well, can I pick up the Birdman and peep him over so he can see?
Sure.
Shit,
You could have, but you didn't.
What's up there? Just kidding.
So yeah, that's what you see on the floor above you before climbing up onto it.
Okay.
Okay, indeed.
Is there anything
What you got,
on the walls?
Negan?
Nonsense!
That's fair.
Thanks, Negan.
I'm gonna grab Tourist by the back of the shirt
No,
and
what the-
lift him up.
Oh,
Nonsense!
Oh.
Okay.
Put him down.
Thanks, Negan.
Okay.
Nonsense.
Spitting nonsense.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think? Chance it? Go up?
Bad idea.
Come on, what's the worst that could happen? We've already fallen in a hole. We've already been stabbed to death.
Gonna grab Sid in a similar manner. Servant!
How are you? You're just holding him up, like lifting him.
Yeah.
Put
Okay.
him back at the neck, just pulling him up.
Okay. You do so.
Servant! Oh, what, Topa?
I said I thought I was already holding him.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you probably were. My bad.
Now she's holding you, who's holding him.
So I'll just look to Sid and be like, servant! And point up.
Did you call him a servant?
No,
Sounds like you said servant like 8 times.
Yeah.
I said servant, yeah. Because I know he has that spell thing.
Oh. Jesus Christ. Okay, that
What's
makes
wrong
better
with you
sense.
today?
He's already sent the unseen servant up and through this place multiple times.
Mm-hmm.
Like all, like 4 floors.
Okay.
No, it wouldn't have been able to be that far. It would have been up to 60 feet ahead of us because otherwise at that point,
Oh, yeah.
once the servant disappears.
That's 60 feet. That's plenty. This is only 35 feet,
Oh, okay.
apparently.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Yeah, each floor is only 10 feet long.
A whole lot of death.
Yeah. Within 20 feet, you guys have experienced a lot of pain.
3 deaths. Near deaths.
So, what's the plan, guys?
Send someone who hasn't been hurt.
Zaris!
You want to send Zaris up?
I'm gonna yell at Zaris.
To do what? What do you want,
Probably
Zaris?
a bad idea. Oh!
It is
I'm gonna poke Toka as gently as possible. So I don't, like, make her stumble.
Uh-huh.
Spike! Spike me!
Why do you need a spike?
Spike me!
I'll go ahead. I'll put Sid down and I'll hand her a spike.
I'm gonna throw a spike so that it'll like hit one of the weird markings on the ground.
Okay. Give me a second. I need to see what triggers. Cause I know you throw the spike up there. I'm just reading to see what like how it.
No, I know. I'm aggravating Mike.
God damn it! I saw where it said like what sets it off.
Those of you who don't know, I have a mnemonic device for remembering 8 schools of magic.
You are redonkulous. How about that?
But it works though.
Cool.
Shut the fuck up,
Cool.
Mike.
So you throw it up there. You hear the the rattling as it like bounces around. Nothing happens.
Yeah, I'm gonna just throw a couple more up there.
Okay. How many throwing up there?
I'm gonna throw 3 more up there.
Okay. Yeah, you hear that. And nothing happens.
Okay, I nod over to Negan.
Should have made that a GM roll, but
I'm gonna poke Sid.
There we go.
Bird food.
Are you guys just gonna throw everything up there?
Maybe.
Okay.
Birdseed.
I had Negan one of the packs of birdseed.
I mean, these are. I mean, how much does each one weigh?
I don't
About
remember.
a pound apiece, right?
Demonic idea. Can the axe beak fit in here?
I
God.
It probably wouldn't be
don't-
able to fit on the floor with us.
Barely. And it probably wouldn't fit on the floor with us.
Okay.
Don't do what I think you think you're gonna do.
He's already handed it to me. Going up.
you throw a bag of birdseed. Congratulations. Nothing,
It doesn't work?
Nothing happens.
Shit.
I'm gonna just hop up there.
Okay. You hop up there. Bloop. I'm gonna put you there. You see the 4x4 pattern. Nope, with no problem. You also see on the ledge above that, like the next 7 feet up, you see a door. It's just a wooden door. On that wooden door, you see the same 4x4 pattern.
Oh no.
I need you to roll me a perception check. Y'all, but how your character, you can only see the top 3 rows of that 4x4 section. You cannot see the bottom floor, like the bottom row, and that 7 is not enough to help you.
Tolka, am I good enough to come up?
I mean, as long as there is like a 6-7 inches of ledge before it gets to the pattern.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and like pick up what I can that
Mhm.
isn't touching anything,
Uh-huh.
and then I'm gonna throw the birdseed bag over.
Okay. You said you got your birdseed bag.
I'm coming up.
Thank you.
I'm coming up. It's there.
I'll assist.
I hate you.
Okay.
What? Hold on, you can't come up if we're up here, though.
Yeah.
No, I know. I'm not coming up yet. I just said I'll assist as people are trying to get up.
Oh,
there's no roll needed to climb up.
big boy.
So yeah, you
Of course
see
not. I'm there.
you see the same thing. The 4x4 pattern on the floor, as well as the same 4x4 pattern on a wooden door on a ledge 7 feet above you.
That's fine, but I'm up there.
Okay.
What's your perception check?
My name's not Sid!
I'm gonna try to walk towards the door.
You're gonna try to walk towards the door, so the door's up here. So it's like you still got the 10 feet. You have to cross the 4x4 pattern tiles, and then climb up a ledge.
Yes.
Okay. So you try to walk across. Cool.
And that's only if Mike doesn't try to stop me.
I've already allowed a lot of Negan's stupidity to go. Just have fun, kiddo.
So here's a question I have for you. Are you just walking willy-nilly, not paying attention to what tiles or anything you step on? Do you just not give a shit?
Yeah, I mean, basically.
Okay. Cool. On the first tile you step on, I need you to make... What do I need you to make? I need you to make a dexterity saving throw. You succeed. But, every creature on the terrace. Terrace, I need you to make, that dex save as well.
Of
Oh,
course.
dear.
Save throw. 15.
You both are good, so you're both going to take half damage. But as you step on that first tile, the walls, glow this bright red for a second, and then flames shoot out of the walls.
I fucking knew it!
And this will be half damage, but you'll each take 15 damage. Fire damage. As the flames erupt into your faces.
I'm at -8.
You're at -8? Cool. Toko, what are you at?
2.
2? Oh, so... your pal just, he just drops. And you were hurt.
Yes.
if they're not if they're not trying to climb off, I'm gonna reach up and grab both of them and bring them down.
You can easily grab Turris. Tolka's a little bit further ahead, so you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so I'll at least grab Turris and pull him down.
I'm just kind of looking around in shock at this point.
Yeah.
Got flames in your face.
So I'll say you stepped on the first row of tiles, and you stepped on, since you were down on the bottom one, I figured you stepped on either tile 3 or 4, of like that first row, and you're still on that first like row of tiles, flames in your face. Or not, well, recently flamed in the face. That's what you gonna do while you're
so
still.
Is she no longer on the tile?
No, she's unless she tells me she's moved, she's still on that tile. Like, but the trap only shoots off once. It's not a continuous flame.
Okay, that's what I'm asking.
Yeah, that would be some bullshit.
Yeah, they should.
Yeah. I'm gonna medicine Turris.
That is enough to stabilize him.
And I'm gonna use. What am I gonna use? I have. Let's see, which one is gonna do more? Fuck it, I'm just gonna cast Cure Wounds.
Okay.
So that'll give you a 7 back.
Yeah, so you're at 7. Ooh. I love this shrine, whatever you want to call it. I don't even know what to call it. What is it? It's a statue. Oh, it's a shrine. Cool. It is technically a shrine. Cool.
I'm gonna poke. So when I cast Healing Word, like I've already stabilized him, but then as I'm casting the spell by just poking him in the face. So every time my finger makes contact, it glows for a moment.
So I'm assuming you're just poking him 7 times. Each time it gives him 1 hit point.
Yeah. And when his eyes finally open, just how you doing?
I feel like chicken tonight.
I get the feeling Sid would just give you the worst look ever at that point.
Probably.
Oh, right.
Am I coming off as avian racist? This is horrible.
You are.
You smell like chicken.
So
I'd probably get an eyeball from Sid on that one too.
So,
I think Sid's frozen.
Yeah, he is. Damn. Claude, you're frozen, so if you can hear us.
Hello?
I think you're back.
It's just this video is crap.
Okay. So yeah.
So,
I need to know what you guys are doing next. I'm glad I named this episode Decisions Were Made.
So would Toka realize that the patterns are matching?
The patterns on the floor and the door above you, they do match.
Yeah, but would she know that's the correlation? Like perception wise?
Your perception was not high enough to be able to see an extra thing that you need to see. Like they match dead on. Whatever the patterns are on the floor. Well, I should rephrase this. The floor, the first set of tiles, they don't match up to anything. The 3 tiles that you can see, the 3 rows that you can see on the floor above you, because you're not tall enough to see that bottom row. But the second, third, and fourth set of rows, on the floor, match up with the top 3 rows on the door.
Okay, so
There's no discernible pattern. They're just random pictures. It doesn't give me an actual handout or description of what the pictures are. They're just a random ass pattern.
is it far enough away that I can jump over them and past them? Is there enough ledge at the end?
On the same floor that you're on? It goes back to the wall. And I don't think you can, as a standing jump, I don't think you can jump 10 feet forward and 10 feet up, or 8 feet up. In that same distance.
I cannot.
Yeah, so... But yeah, those tiles, after like the little ledge that you're like on, like leading down, it's just the 4x4 tiles back to the wall.
All right, so I'm kind of just like paralyzed at this point. Like I don't even know what to do. I'm just like deer in the headlights kind of thing.
Mm-hmm. Okay. That's a thing. Anyone else?
I think we should retreat for now and regroup. Plan.
Tolka, you should get back down here, because if I have to go tell Boy that you died, he's gonna kick my ass.
Yeah, I can't even get myself to move, so I'm stuck here.
Oh, okay. You're playing that out. All right. Cool.
Is she far enough that I can't reach her?
Pretty much. I mean, you might be tall, but I don't think you're tall enough that you can reach over and actually like get. If you reach her like maybe like if you jump or something, but if you pull her, it's going to slam her down, and either she's going to take damage from being slammed down like that, just because it's going to be, I'm pulling you, or she's going to risk hitting another tile and possibly setting off the trap again.
Okay.
But once again, you can climb up there, and there's about 6 or 7 inches before it gets to those tiles.
Okay.
You're thinking? Okay. I mean,
I have.
you know it's
Not
going to be
much.
you know it's going to be fun when you guys finish this and I tell you the answer to it.
Okay. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna climb up there.
You climb up there. I'll assume you're on that one right there.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna pick up Tolka,
Oh, okay. You can.
and I'm gonna throw her up there.
You're gonna throw her up there.
I'm gonna throw her up there.
Okay. Roll
What do
me
I roll?
a strength. And Toka, are you allowing her to just throw you?
Yeah. I'll be stiff, but I'll go with it.
I'm gonna pick her up. Fire in the hole.
Lawn darts.
What's your strength score, Negan? 15.
I have a 15, so a +2 mod.
It's really, I don't know. Can you pick up and throw something that weighs 200 pounds?
Let's see.
Like, that's what I'm trying to figure out before, like...
Isn't she considered a large body?
I think Goliath still technically counts as medium,
That's so dumb.
but or is it large?
No, when it comes to a Goliath carrying something, they're considered a large. Like,
Right, because of the
but-
racial ability.
Yeah, but they're like if you try to pick up a medium-sized Goliath, it's not going to count as you trying to pick up a large creature.
Right. The powerful build racial ability, it says you count as one size larger when determining carrying capacity and the weight you can push, lift, or drag.
Push, lift, or drag. I'm trying. Like, I'm honestly just drawing a blank on like how it calculates your weight for 5e. Carry capacity 5e. Let's just do that. Google.
Yay, Google.
Yay. There we go. You can push, drag, or lift twice your carrying capacity. Carrying capacity is strength score multiplied by 15. Your thing is 15, so That's 300. So yeah, you can. I'll say you can throw her with that 15 as the roll as well. Okay. Yeah, you can throw her up there. I'll let that happen. Blam. She's now at a wooden door. That's one way to try to do it. I do want, however, actually, since she is throwing up there, and you said you've been paralyzed a little bit by fear, there, Toka, I want you to roll me. Your choice, acrobatics or athletics, to successfully land up on that ledge without falling or anything like that. Ooh.
Fuck my life.
A +4, you do that?
You don't get to roll twice.
From his comment, it's not like I was going to do any better with acrobatics.
No, you tied.
Damn. Make me a
Can I
dexterity.
jump down before anything happens?
Make me a dexterity saving throw.
Son of a bitch!
No, just her to see. Okay, cool.
Oh, just Tolka. Okay.
Yeah. I will give you. Actually, give me a second. Since you're on that side, what did I have for the? I rolled to see which tiles were the. Okay. Roll me. You can roll me any die you want, just like a straight die roll. I just need evens or odds, essentially. And that will decide which you land. Actually, no, I'm sorry. Since you succeeded your roll, I'll let you choose. Tile 3 or tile 4. Which do you want to land on? This is up to you. You can't decide?
3?
Okay. You land on tile 3. I need both you and Negan to make dexterity saving throws.
God fucking damn it. Y'all, I'm about to go down.
Remember that crit failure?
No, you both succeed your dexterity saving throws. Though Tolka has 2 hit points, so that doesn't matter anyway.
Yeah.
So 12 damage each.
Damn it!
Is that your max health?
That is my max health!
So you two are down. You're unconscious. Fried up.
That was such a fucking good idea!
It was, and then the dice were not in your favor. As well as Tolka's role-playing of saying, I'm paralyzed by fear.
Fuck.
Well, I didn't see the other traps happen, so I didn't know those were a thing. So I was just like, oh my god.
That's fair. Cool. So Tolka's at 1 hit point instead. You're back down there.
I'm gonna utilize Stone's Endurance.
You have that as well, or something similar?
I have something similar. So
you
roll a D12.
can and take that much less damage. Cool.
Yeah. What's my constitution? 1.
So roll me that d12. So you take only 4 damage instead of 12.
Yeah, bitch.
Cool.
Okay.
Woo.
Like pat myself out. My beard's probably on fire.
Cool. So I don't need you to do it. Actually, Negan, you can roll me a perception since you haven't done so yet up here on this floor. A 4. No, none of you are seeing what you need to see. Sucks to suck.
Technically, he's been up here, so he should have advantage on the perception roll.
No, that's not how that works because it's what I'm having Negan look for is not something that any of you have been able to see.
I tried. I'm sorry.
If anyone
Can I roll
would,
investigation to like actively look for where this trap is coming from?
the trap is coming from the whole wall just turns into a blaze.
No, I know, but can I try to figure out what the mechanism is?
Sure. So like, what about the like? So I can know what to give you exactly. Like, what are you trying to find about this trap? Like, exactly.
Fuck, I don't know. Just trying to figure out how to figure out some better way to get around it.
Well, that's what your perception check was for. You know, at the investigation, I don't think I'm supposed to allow it, but if you guys keep rolling badly, you're never going to get across. The 13 is enough if you were to roll the perception. But if you're actively looking at it, you can see, since you especially can see all 4 floor like tiles on the door above you.
Yeah.
You see very, very faintly 4 of those tiles on the door are glowing. Okay. One on each row.
All right.
On the bottom row, it is the furthest on the left. So let's see if I can draw up something to make this easier. I'm gonna move you 2 off the map real quick, so you're gonna be right there.
Okay.
You see, draw shapes. Let's get a different color. Let's get that. You see
Pink.
that one? Like, since they match up, like, tile-wise,
Okay.
you see those 4 ever so softly glowing on the door.
Are there others?
That are glowing?
Yeah.
No, just those 4.
No, I mean, are there other markings on the door?
The door has the same, like, pattern, like, pictures and patterns as the floor, like, the ones on the floor. But the ones on the door are, like, the ones that match up to the symbols on the floor. Those four are glowing ever so slightly.
I have an idea, but if I'm wrong, we're all gonna die.
Probably.
Or at least me and Tolka.
Anyways, what are you doing?
Okay. So she fell, right? She's back on my ledge.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Damn it.
Message?
What are you messaging?
Please don't try anything stupid. We need to regroup.
God damn it. Okay.
Can you?
What are my spells? Can I Sacred Flame the door?
For why?
I was gonna blow up the markings on the door. But I mean, it sounds like that's a bad idea.
I was just confused on why. That's all.
I like my idea was
I get your idea. You want to attack essentially the ones that are glowing, right?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Like I said, if I'm wrong, we're probably gonna go down again. Actually, let me just make sure on endurance. Yeah, I can only use that once, so
Yeah.
Fuck it, we're doing it live, folks.
Nothing happens.
Okay. That's good. So in the 4x4 pattern, is each individual tile like pressure plated?
Just as I said like before, it seems like it acts as though it's a pressure plate.
But it doesn't actually shift.
Yeah, it doesn't actually shift. There's no actual like pressure plate, but it seems like it sets off when you step on to what would be a pressure plate.
Okay, so I'm gonna make sure that I'm standing on this glowing one.
The tile, yeah, okay. Well, remember, so it's glowing on the door, but not on your end. Just so you know. Makes sense.
Not?
Yeah, on your end, it's not. On the floor, it's not glowing. On the door, it is.
Okay, so you've circled the ones that are
That correspond
glowing on the door.
That correspond with it. Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna make sure that I'm standing on my end's tile.
Okay. You're safe.
Tolka!
Tolga's at
Back
the ledge.
corner!
Tolga's at the ledge right now. If she wants to, she can actually climb up with no problem.
Hold on, wait. Back corner. And I'm gonna point at the one that corresponds with the door.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm gonna reach down for whoever wants to come up next.
Does anyone else want to go up there or no?
Not it.
Idea! Puzzle!
Puzzle?
Yeah, she thinks she solved it.
You're not gonna kill us again, are you? Your silence is speaking so much. Fuck it, let's do it live. I'm coming up.
I'm gonna help him up, and I'm going to put him on the corresponding thing.
On like the tile on that tile there. Okay, you do.
Yeah.
You do so.
He's standing on that one,
Uh-huh.
and then turn around. One more.
I'm sending a message to Zealous. You're needed.
Wait, what did he say?
Yes, you're needed.
He's grabbing the
All
bard's
right,
coming
let
into
me
play.
let me do all the rolls for Zeris to see if he can get across and everything.
Oh man.
Fucking damn it.
Technically, I need to. Was it athletics or acrobatics?
I
Athletics.
think you allowed
Athletics.
either.
Yeah.
On some of them, I allow either. Other ones,
Oh.
okay, he makes it across.
Kapotoko.
You're throwing him on that one.
Yep,
Okay.
going on
You-
that one.
He is stepped. All of them are stepped on. Nothing happens.
Really?
Really.
But we haven't been blown up yet.
You haven't been blown up. That is true. You have not been blown up.
Okay.
And I'm also going to mess around with OBS while you guys are trying to figure this out, so I can actually have like your character names on the map with you guys, on like just the overall ones. But continue continue doing what you're doing.
So I'm gonna look down at Sid. Safe! And offer my hand.
Oh, this is a literal game of the floor is lava. Great.
Pretty much.
What do you mean safe? I heard screaming.
You did hear screaming.
Safe!
I don't believe it.
Cool. So this is going to be very.
I will cast Thaumaturgy on myself. I think I figured it out. They were puzzle plates. I brought everybody else up here, and now nothing is triggering.
Bam.
What do you mean nothing is triggering?
I mean, nobody's getting cooked to a crisp anymore.
That's true. No one is.
For once.
What'd you say?
For once.
I didn't hear it. I'm sorry. I didn't get it.
Yeah, it's a little like.
For me once. I'm already going down in here.
Oh, fool me once. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ah,
There we go. So.
damn it. Where's Salida?
Salida? What do you want Salida for?
Well, Birdman's not coming up.
I'll message her for you.
Thank you.
So there's 4 of you already up there. What are you hoping to do?
Get somebody else up top and fiddle with the door.
Okay.
How is she gonna make it if she has to go across the plates that we can't step on?
I'm a thrower.
If you let her know that you're going to throw her, she's going to look at you and be like, fuck off. You are not throwing me.
Can she climb across us? She looks nimble enough. She can probably do it.
Let me find Salida's fucking...
Oh, that's racist.
I mean, I can climb up, and then she can stand where I was.
That works too.
Alright.
Cool, so you can climb on up. If Negan points it out to you, you'll be able to see the glowy tiles.
I will. I'll point it out.
Acrobatics or athletics is strength or dex?
Athletics is strength, acrobatics is dex.
Well, she rolled a 3. She's falling.
Oh, fuck. Well...
I really recommend you.
I don't think now's the now is not the time for happy baby Yoshi.
It's Yoshi 64. Fuck off.
Alright, well, she took 6
It's Yoshi's
damage.
story.
And
I'm aware.
since I know you guys have the rope down there still,
Yeah.
could tie it off to whatever, she's climbing up and telling you guys, go fuck yourselves.
Oh, of course.
I recommend we retreat and regroup for now. Once again,
Okay, well, how are they gonna get down?
You guys can get down one at a time.
We are so close.
Can I try opening the door?
There doesn't actually seem to be any door handles or anything. It's just like you can see like the outline of a door, but there's no like door. Like no like clear way to open it.
Can I push on it?
You can. It does not give.
I'm gonna kick it. Like in frustration.
Congratulations, you. Oh, hold on.
Oh,
Ew.
that's not. I don't like that.
I do.
Oh.
Since you're just really willy-nilly pushing it or whatever, the whole door is those 4x4 tiles. Like I've said that multiple times now. And when you kick it, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw. Hey, you're only going to take half damage. You only have 1 hit point. Whew. Jesus Christ. You take 8 hit points. 8 thunder damage as a thunder wave just blasts out from this door.
Shit.
And
Okay.
you go down.
Nothing to be acid. Holiday, nothing. That's my own fault.
Point taken. Let's go.
So who's grabbing Tolko?
I'm gonna get everybody else down first.
Xeris will gladly, since he's right there, and he will make his way back across.
I'll help Turris get around me and get down. Being very careful to only step on the tiles that I know are not going to trigger anything.
Uh-huh.
I will attempt to get Tolka.
I mean, once you get to the edge, you can climb up and grab her.
Okay.
Yeah. What are you doing once you get her? Are you going to stabilize her?
Yeah, I'll cast Spare the Dying.
Okay. That's a cantrip, right?
Yeah.
You're good. She's stabilized. She's
Okay.
unconscious still, but she's stabilized.
Yeah.
Get her down here so I can heal her.
Cool. Why do you have why did you put a 6 on your character token?
What are you talking
A
about?
Tolka. Oh, it's your health? Oh, I got that for the green bar. Never mind. Don't worry about it. So you guys can eventually, since you know with the way around, you can get her down to at least the second floor eventually. I'm just going to be both there. And I think Sir said he's going to heal her.
Yeah.
Do you have enough healing, enough spell slots left?
I have 1 spell slot left, and it's used now.
There you go. You're all conscious. You're all battered, fried, thunder waved up.
Crispy.
Fuck this shit, I'm out of here.
I'm still at 0?
No.
Not
What-
yet.
When
No.
when you go down, your hit points just drop to 0. You don't go into the negatives.
Thank Christ.
So when he heals you, you have 6 hit points now.
Yeah.
Yeah. The only
I'm
time
off this place.
the
Fuck
only
this.
time negative damage matters is if you take your maximum into the negatives from 1 blow. That's what that does. That's for. So I take it you're all leaving and resting and regrouping.
Yes.
Yeah.
Cool.
What is it we even have to gain in here for now?
That's up to you guys. I'm gonna move Zaris and Selita out here.
Okay.
Wherever you guys want to end up at, you can. If you want to climb, if you want to go across the first floor, you can either jump across. If you guys get the running start, you can make it no problem, or you can climb down. Yeah. You don't even need to roll. The running start gives you more than enough to jump 10 feet while you're already like 7 or 8 feet up.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna make you roll for that after everything else you've been through.
I'll tuck and roll and come up on my feet.
Okay.
I'm awesome.
Are you though?
I was right then.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah. It's almost 11.
Out of the
Alright.
fucking way.
So, alright, I'm assuming you guys are just going to take like a long rest at this point and heal.
Yes.
Alright. You can do so because I know it was like mid-afternoon when you guys first got here. And between all the shit you guys have been doing, I'll say it's at the very least, late afternoon, early evening. So you guys can set up some sort of camp to get ready to rest for tonight. The axe beak is still in its kennel.
Kennel.
Cage, whatever. It's still there.
Keep in mind there are no tents on the north side of the campus.
Yeah, she destroyed all these tents.
Just fly down here to the south with you.
So there's 2 big tents left and then 4 small ones. The tents on the inside, I know you guys went through them before, but for just, reminder's sake, they have all been like thoroughly ransacked before.
There's one big tent left. I got that top one.
There's 1 big tent left, not 2. I'm sorry. Because someone wanted to go through a rampage with their Triceratops.
It's a bad movie.
Just say that's a bad movie.
Turris unexpectedly dies.
Everything The Rock doesn't put out is gold. Get over it. Oh, my heart.
Anyway, I need to get better layouts on the player map, so when we're doing these streams, people can see the other shit like your names better. But we're gonna cut back to the intro map. You guys can do your heal, get your hit points back, get your spell slots back, because it's about 11. We're going to call it for tonight. I know it was a shorter session because I got home from work a hell of a lot later than I wanted to. I apologize.
Was there any XP handed out, or
Hell no.
we solved one trap? Damn it!
No, we really didn't.
One, you only like half solved it. Two, I don't think this module actually has trap experience calculated into it. I can look, and when you finish this entire encounter, if you finish it, I might give you something. I might give you enough to get the actual level 3.
Told you we should have killed the fucking axe pig.
But that's I'll say no. I won't say anything because I already said everything I needed to for you guys to be able to do this correctly. We'll pick back up.
Survival checks and all that stuff.
I know Turris has like 2 pounds,
3 pounds.
3 pounds of food left. So, I won't make you roll the survival. I'll say there's probably enough remnants here and then around that. Actually, no, go ahead, roll me the survival. It'll be a lower DC though.
Okay, just give me 1 second. My D20 just crashed unexpectedly.
That sucks.
It's coming back up.
And our wonderful viewer that's been talking to Bobicus, I love that name by the way. I'm glad that you know this. You said you've done this temple and shrine, and I know how much you hate it. I'm glad you didn't spoil anything in the chat. Thank you.
Oh, I'm not reading chat today.
Oh, he's hopped in, and right away I saw it says like, "Oh, I recognize this temple." And once I said I loved it, he's like, "I absolutely do not."
Alright, so survival and kaboosh.
Okay. Yeah, you found enough food for you guys for the night,
Skadoosh.
so you don't need to roll the 5. Yeah, you guys found enough. You'll have no more backup food, but
No, I'm deleting as we speak.
you find enough food to survive for the night without whatchamacallits. I don't remember what the weather was like today. Well, one of you have fucking create water, right?
Yep.
It's cool. So you've been making sure you have a spell slot saved for that each night, right?
Yes.
Cool. I mean, there's a light rain anyway, so
Yeah.
worst case, yeah. I scrolled all the way up to find what the weather was.
So did I.
So Zeus can also put the rain catcher out to collect some rainwater that way as well. So you guys have your water for tonight. But yeah, we will pick back up on this next week, and I'll also have the names fixed up as a better layout for when we're on the map, so people can see your names and not just your faces, your beautiful, beautiful faces.
Yay.
Because I wanted to say who everyone was playing as. Bobicus, if you're still here, I wanted to give the quirks of everyone. His character is a bird, and so that's why he does the little whistles and talks like a parrot. That's how his character communicates. Negan, picture Ollie Williams from Family Guy. That's Negan.
Yes.
Tolka doesn't talk that much at all, and then Turris is that talks like a normal person. That's the easiest way to put it. But let's do our little quick outros, and since we didn't do intros or anything like that today, let's do this shit and get it done. We're starting off with Mike because you're on the top left corner of my screen. Who are you? Who did you? Oh, you don't need to say who you played, but where can people find you? What did you think of your death and mayhem tonight?
Oh, hello. I'm Spin Kick X, and I played as Turris.
Go fuck off for doing that.
I know. Yeah, me dying was to be expected.
That's fair.
Straight to be expected.
I expect it every week.
Yeah. You can find me on Spin Kick X. I'm doing a Fallout ASMR stream essentially. And then I'm playing WoW here and there. And just to continue with the pattern, Super Kick Club. Thank you.
You fucking wrestling fan, you.
Yeah.
Next, Courtney.
Yo.
Apparently cannot quit Courtney because whatever.
Nope.
Go ahead, give us your whole spiel. Where can people find you? What you think of today and everything else?
I'm Courtney Elias. Find me on Twitch at Courtney Elias. You can also find me on Twitter, Cornelius, with US instead of an ass, for reasons.
For reasons.
I play Negan, Monocore, the Goliath cleric. Doesn't speak very well unless being blessed by his deity. And hey, Negan was Negan tonight.
I mean, you played
Just-
Negan to a T, as you usually do.
as is tradition. Yes.
As is tradition. Yeah. Guys, you'll be able to see, by the way, you'll be able to see both Mike and Courtney, I'll just point that way, on my Wednesday games as well, where we play Storm King's Thunder. And none of them, I don't think any of them, oh no, or their roles are kind of reversed. Mike is the one that talks like a fucking idiot, while Courtney's the smart one in that one.
You say idiot, I say fucking half-orc. How dare you?
Anyway,
You're right. It is kind of reversed, isn't
yeah.
it?
So
That's funny.
let's continue this clockward motion. Adriana, I know you said you don't stream that much, or at all. But if you want, where can people find you, and what did you think of tonight?
Catcher747 on Twitch and Twitter. And I don't even know how to stream, so don't try to follow me.
That's fair.
And I play Tolka, and she doesn't talk much yet. We'll see.
Okay. And last but not least, the probably the wisest person in our group, or by character wise, Sid, Claude. What's up?
Yeah, yes, I'm just very glad that Sid is alive to speak about what has happened. It's just in the first, what did you say, 30 feet of this sample, 30 to 40 feet.
Yeah, you guys. You guys from the start of the first trap to the door is 30 feet. So within 20 feet, you have been fallen down a pit and cut up, and then the last 30 feet, some people got burnt.
Absolutely ridiculous. I'm glad this last week went so quickly for me, because otherwise I would have been in crisis about the fate of Sid. But yeah, it's been good. I like the role playing, so I'm glad to be here.
Yeah. Cool. There you go, Mike. I saw you were trying to type it in there. I just didn't have Nightbot loaded.
I couldn't remember what it was anyway.
I mean, it's a spin kick. Yeah, and as you guys, I'm O'Day. I run this channel. I run Caution Nerds in general. I play D&D 2 nights a week here. And then I do a shitload of PS4 streaming, because that's the system of choice for me. I'm a filthy, filthy casual.
Yeah, you are.
I keep forgetting it to say so, like during the beginning of stream and when shit's going down. And I'm gonna, even though the game's over for tonight, I'm still gonna plug the shit that we had down at the bottom. We do have a donate button down there where you can try to affect the game. One of them is to heal the players. And they might need that in this module.
We're not saying to donate. We're saying it could probably keep Negan alive. And no one wants to see Negan dead. Nobody.
No
Don't
one.
put that depth
There,
in
you can also give players nat 20s or nat 1s. You can give me a nat 20 or nat 1. Or just give people advantage, because why the fuck not? I'll make sure to remind people that at the beginning of our game next week, so it's actually useful. But until you might see me tomorrow on playing more Yakuza, and Mike will probably be in chat to talk shit. But other than that, you guys will see us on Wednesday. Bye.